The enemy will always try to hold you hostage to a messed up version of yourself that Jesus already died for. The enemy will always try to hold you hostage to a messed up version of yourself that Jesus already died for. That's why no matter what you do, no matter how far you go, the enemy will always try to bring you back in some way, shape, or form to who you used to be. And he will try to hold you right there. And he will try to hold you hostage right there to the point that you feel like, that's why we end up saying, I just feel like I can't change and I just keep messing up and I just, I hear what God is saying about me, but I just don't see it, because he's always going to try to hold you hostage to the messed up version of who you were. So you don't realize Jesus already died and forgave that person. And he will try to keep you right there. And this is where we got to think, this is true, because how many times have I stayed right there? It's things that the devil doesn't want you to deal with. He wants you to die with. This is why we can't play around with undealt things in our lives that keep pulling us back into certain places. This is why we can't let, hurt and stuff just keep going throughout the years of our lives. This is where I can't, what mom did to me when I was little, and what dad did to me when I was little, and what this one said, and how this hurt, and the pain I felt, and all that. This is why we can't keep that stuff traveling with us year after year after year. It's not to make light or less of any of it, because we've all been through something that hit and hurt and tried to destroy and devastate. But I have to know, and I've got to get the knowledge of where to take it. The enemy will always send you something that speaks to the unresolved areas in your life. See, again, this is where maturity comes in. This is where growth comes in, that I'm able to see where this is coming from and why. And when these things, these people, things that just come into my life, what is it speaking to? See, because if we're not careful, we'll just let anything in, not discerning. I said it before, who's the sender? Unresolved issues in your past will create an appetite in your flesh. Isn't it something how we can see that things that we went through, that we walked through even as children, and sometimes growing up, as we got older, what it created an appetite for us to want and desire and go after? And because a lot of times, that's where the battle even comes in my salvation, because I still can have a lot of these unresolved issues. So even in my salvation, it can still create an appetite in my flesh, and I realize that I'm going after fleshly things in my saved state.